Sonic's latest action-adventure kicks off on the vibrant Starfall Islands, home to a mysterious civilization. Here, you can freely dash through a vast open zone, taking full advantage of Sonic's speedy skills. Lock on and attack enemies standing in your way. Chain together attacks to trigger combos and rack up damage. With good timing, you can even deflect enemy attacks. Acquire skills to bolster Sonic's arsenal of moves. You can also enter a special zone called CYBERSPACE. Take on challenges at supersonic speeds and grab keys to progress. What awaits Sonic on these strange islands? Sonic Frontiers dashes onto Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Bro, what the hell? Did y'all see that? Like, is this the same game that I've been covering all month? Like, this game looks great now. It's not perfect. He's still not as fluid as, I'd like him to be. But in this little mini direct, we got a 1 minute and 15-second trailer of Sonic Frontiers in its latest form. This honestly looks like the demo that people were playing back at Summer Games Fest like 2 weeks ago. But yeah, in this trailer we actually get our first look at the cyberspace levels, which is shortly coming up. But yeah, Sonic right now looks fluid. There's animations for everything. He doesn't look like a piece of like a rock that's moving fast between grassy fields and stuff like that. The rings are actually gravitating towards the screen, and there is a bunch of articles and official statements from Sega's PR that are hidden behind this trailer, which I'll talk more in depth about. Like, look at his stretchy limbs for his combos. That freaking twirl into that dodge was fire. Look at that. And apparently, enemies in this game have names. Like the thing that I've been calling the Bay Wheels thing this whole entire time, like that thing that Slime just blew up, is actually called Banger, which makes sense because he was exploded. But they have names and different attack styles. And then here we go. The biggest gripe of the first trailer that we've ever saw is that how that move into this electric wind god fist kick thing didn't have an animation, but we actually finally see him curl up and twist into a ball, and then there's a spinning kick. Like, things are looking a lot more fleshed out, and they still have half a year to go till it's done. And here we go. This is the first look at the cyberspace levels, the ones that are heavily inspired by the levels in Unleashed and Generations, the ones that modern Sonic fans are used to. This right here is Green Hill Zone, but I don't know what that city level is supposed to be. I don't know if it's supposed to be new, or is it a combination of Empire City from Unleashed, or the remastered version of Speed Highway and Sonic Generations. I do not know. Either way, that looks great. We also see a new move that Sonic can do here. Sonic shoots like 8 balls of electricity at he shoots an echo of homing attacks at somebody. But it honestly, this looks like Sonic's version of Chaos Spear, and I'm here for it. And then here at the very end, that red girl up there actually has a name, but I'll talk further about this coming up. So I'm so pumped for this. I'm really excited for this, and I cannot wait for this game to come out. Okay, first things first, we actually got the game synopsis. So, Sonic's new journey begins when him and his friends Amy and Tails head to the Starfall Islands in search of the Chaos Symbols. As they approach the islands, sudden trouble hits their plane, and they are sucked into a dimensional portal. Sonic then finds himself separated from his friends and awakens in a strange digital world called cyberspace. He miraculously escapes cyberspace and arrives on Kronos Island, one of the Starfall Islands, full of ancient ruins where strange people and enemies roam. So, I don't know off the bat, off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure we find out what happens to the emeralds in that Knuckles prologue thing for Sonic Frontiers. That's just what I'm thinking. Because obviously something probably comes up concerning this. Like maybe it's one of those things where Eggman once again runs into a crazy ass AI and he does something to the world that messes everything up. And Sonic and Tails and everybody else have to find the Chaos Emeralds to obviously undo whatever the hell Eggman has done. Because Eggman is in this game. As you can see in the trailer that Sonic just runs by an Eggman bunker like he's already been here, like established and stuff like that, but whatever he's done, he can't control it. So Sonic and his friends try to fix it, but they get into trouble on the way and lose their memories and stuff like that. Now, then there's the Ghost Girl that we've all been talking about at the end of the trailer, who is now not a ghost girl, she is a digital girl, and her name is Sage. And we have a official description from Sega, saying that Sage is a mysterious girl that appears across the Starfall Islands. Throughout the story, she cautions Sonic to leave the Starfall Islands despite his missions to find and save his friends. You know, typical Sonic stuff. We have no idea if she's a villain or if she's helping Sonic, but apparently the people who played the demo at the Summer Games Fest, this girl appears at the end of the demo. So I'm not sure, but hey man, we are now going back to having humanoid characters in Sonic, and I'm excited, but at the same time, I don't know. Depending on what kind of character this is, we don't want repeats of certain things in the past. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's move to the enemies. The Starfall Islands are home to strange creatures that Sonic has never faced before. Players will need to make use of the all-new battle system and abilities to take down these strange new foes. And now I'm going to show a series of pictures of the enemies that have been shown off so far. And there's actually a lot that we've seen so far. So these motherfuckers right here are called soldiers. This enemy spawns in groups and attacks in jabbing motions with both hands. These things right here are called cyclones, and they are floating enemies causing damage with attacks that appear as electric tornadoes. Now here we go. The Bay Wheel dude that I was talking about earlier, his name is Banger. A wheel-like enemy that rushes towards Sonic once he is detected and attacks at high speeds if provoked. Now, in the picture, you can see him actually in the Bay Wheel formation, but as you saw in the trailer, he also transformed into a Beyblade and just tried to let it rip all over Sonic's ass, but Sonic said full counter, he said nah. But you know, moving on. We got the Shell thing. This enemy is straight up called Shell. An enemy protected by a hard shell that attacks Sonic at a distance with a boomerang type move. Sonic's attacks can't penetrate this enemy's hard shell, but the other methods, such as the Psy Loop, can catch this enemy off guard, which we've seen many times before. You know, that Paraloop thing where Sonic spins around or runs around in a circle abysmally slow and knocks him up. Then we have this bubble thing, the thing that we always see Sonic is beat the shit out of for like 30 seconds of every trailer that we've seen so far. It's called Bubble, and it's an enemy formed by a group of spheres that attack Sonic with electricity. Then we have the people that we had the enemy that the whole world was freaking out over because you know, wide hips. Apparently this thing is called Ninja. Enemy with high speed attacks reminiscent of the fighting style of its namesake, and can block oncoming and incoming attacks and strike with shadows of itself. I guess this thing can use like after images of itself like an actual ninja does, but you know, in every single trailer we've seen so far, Sonic literally kills this thing in like 30 seconds, so we haven't seen any of the attacks besides like, you know, the spinning blades and stuff like that. And then we have this thing right here, the tower, that looks like a robotic version of the imprisoned from Twilight Princess. It's an enemy composed of various stacked parts. Its weakness is at the top of its head, and Sonic will have to figure out how to destroy each stack to get to the top, which is cool. And then we have an actual official name of the big dude from the very first trailer. Apparently this guy's name is Asura. A large enemy that looks like a tall building. Run up its arm as it throws down to find its weakness at the top and attack. There's those giant ass spikes up there. So yeah, those are the enemies in Sonic Frontiers so far. Obviously we see more in the trailer, like that big dude right here, and then we have that other boss battle where it literally makes a path for Sonic to run on in the Sonic Central trailer a couple weeks ago. We had no idea what those guys are named, but they're also bosses. I like that name though, Asura. I wonder if all like the Titans in this game are named after like gods or god killing things. That's pretty cool. Here we go. The gameplay styles. This game has 2 gameplay styles. I've already talked about this, but I'll just say it again. You know, gotta make this video long. This game has 2 gameplay styles: action style and high speed style. Action style helps with more accurate platforming, great for players new to Sonic games. And then there's the high speed style, which offers more speed, like its namesake. Great for players like us, or me, who are used to playing Sonic's titles over the past couple years. Players can use various button controls to fight strategically, combining moves such as dodges, parries, counters, and more in various combos to show off battle skills unlocked through the game. If you prefer more straightforward gameplay, this game also has an auto mode where various attack combos can be executed with a single button. So they gave Sonic auto combos for people who are trash. That's crazy. Yeah, people have been saying that this auto mode is what they use to show off Sonic in the earlier build trailers of this game, which makes a lot of sense, because even though it was an earlier build, they've been making this game since late 2017. Ain't no damn way y'all just skipped animations into a new fully fleshed out system for Sonic to use. Like what the, like he just straight goes right into the next move with no transitions. But as we saw before in this latest trailer, that he does finally have transitions, which is great. I'm happy as hell right now. And the music, did y'all hear that music, bro? Oh my gosh, yo. Okay, the cyberspace levels. Now apparently, the thing that Sonic walks up to in the trailer is called a throne, and there's multiple of them across the island, meaning that there isn't just like one like set level for these cyberspace areas. So there's like a whole bunch of challenges for these levels in the game, which is great. I like experiencing the same things but in different ways. That's, you know, a lot of replay value. Now it looks like that each throne, according to people who've played the demo at Summer Games Fest, has multiple cyberspace levels to complete. So like each level probably has like a set amount of missions that are tied along to it, which is great. These things look fast paced, although Sonic looks a little slow still, but they're emphasizing more on the combat and the story. We already know Sonic can go fast, and we already know from other articles and trailers and interviews that Sonic's speed can be upgraded. So I'm not worried about his speed. So, you know, let him show off the combat and stuff like that. It's cool actually seeing Sonic beat the shit out of somebody. This game is making me hype for whatever potential Smash game that they're gonna make in the future. If they're gonna make you know, more. Like, they have other things to pull from. Thank God. I'm not gonna be stuck playing Sonic using a spin dash for Another 10 years. Sonic been doing spin dashes in Smash Brothers since 2007, bro. Oh my god. There is more about the cyberspace levels we got here. Apparently, these things are very, very similar to the adventure style of 3D Sonic games, where the levels are purely 3D. According to people who've actually played the thing once again at Summer Games Festival, now that they can actually talk about it because they officially showed it off in a trailer. None of the levels were one-to-one copies of linear 3D Sonic games. Like, these are all different things. Even though they're corrupted levels of Sonic's past, they don't play, like, design-wise the same to, like, Green Hill in SA2, Green Hill in Generations, Green Hill in Sonic Forces. They look similar, but they don't play design-wise the same way. The balancing act of routing rings and red rings and high completion times felt really good in the levels, and most of the level was completely 3D. There were some 2D sections in there, but apparently out of the 3 levels that people played, there was only a brief 2D section in the 3rd one that they played, and even then, it didn't feel like Sonic slowed down. It felt really good to connect like jumps and slides to keep your speed going. Although you can boost in this game, which doesn't really make a difference to me. But yeah, there's that. You get an item for completing these, which I'm pretty sure is those keys that we see Sonic hold up, and that's what we need to progress in the story. The trailer says vault keys, so wherever the Chaos Emeralds are across the Starfall Islands, we probably need a certain amount of these keys to unlock some kind of vault that's probably guarded by a boss or another like bigger Titan, and that's how we get the Chaos Emerald for all these things. Maybe I'm speculating here, so I'm assuming that like this game has 7 to 8 islands, each with 1 Chaos Emerald on there, and like every 2 islands we save a friend. We have no idea if Knuckles is going to be in this game. We know Eggman's here, we know Tails is here, and we know Amy is here. All we know that Knuckles is going to be in the prologue mini-series leading up to the release of Sonic Frontiers. But we have no idea if he's going to be in the game as well. I feel like he should be, because, you know, if the Emeralds are in danger, we'll probably need the Master Emerald. But I don't know. That's just me speculating. But yeah, that's about it for all the Sonic Frontiers thing. There's a lot of screenshots and stuff that I've been showing off, and the key art that we saw before they showed off, you know, the actual trailer of it, was just like, this straight up looks like the Sonic and the Black Knight pose, bro. Like this pose is reminding me of these 2 games right here, Sonic and the Black Knight and Sonic and the Secret Rings. I am very happy about this because I love those games. I love Black Knight more, but I like the level design of Secret Rings more than Black Knight. But I'm actually starting to feel like excitement for this game. Like it's building up right in my chest. I haven't been excited for a game like this since Generations. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Sorry if I talked a little fast. I'm so happy right now. This game actually looks pretty good. The music isn't putting me to sleep anymore. Almost all the problems I had before are slowly going away, and I feel like, just like they said in the interview, once you actually get your hands on this game, you'll actually realize that what we were saying was true. Like, I believe that after seeing only a 1 minute and 15 second trailer of this game in its most current state. I believe them. So I thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, like and subscribe if you're new, and tell me how you guys feel about this 1 minute and 15 second trailer of Sonic Frontiers in its most current state. I'm very excited to play this game now. After a month of covering this, I'm very excited, and they still have 5 more months to go before this game comes out. It says coming this holiday, but we all know when Sonic games come out, November. So yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace, legends. Stay safe out there.